What's up, YouTube? This your main man, AB the Hero, back again with another video, and let's talk about the JBA USA and the international tour. So in the past couple of days, we've started to get some information from the JBA on this international tour. First, we got the roster, so we know who's going to be hooping and representing the USA and the Junior Basketball Association. Now, I will tell you that I'm excited about the way the roster looks. A ton of your favorite players. If you follow the JBA, you know that the guys who made this squad can go. Now, it's tough because there's a bunch of dudes in the JBA who could be on this roster right now and would add benefit, who could go. It's just tough to really have to pull some of these dudes off. I would have hated to have been the person who was tasked with putting this together and having to figure out this person or that person, because I'm sure it was a tough task. So let's take a look at some of the players who made the squad here. All right, starting here, you got Greg Floyd, Los Angeles Ballers from Las Vegas, Nevada. He's a guy who in one game went 30 for 30, 30 points, 30 rebounds. So he's a hustler. He's going to do it all for that squad. He's going to be a tough matchup for anybody. Melvin Davis played for the Los Angeles Ballers in the championship. Started the season with the Seattle Ballers. Said this over and over. He's the Luca Brasi. He's the dude who is going to stand underneath the rim and he's going to protect it no matter what. Big Jelly, Corey Boyd, St. Louis, Missouri. They call him Big Jelly because he's a big dude, but he's got handle on it. He's going to be a matchup nightmare for anybody because he can step out on the perimeter and he can get a bucket off the dribble, or he can get down low if he needs to. Dion Lau, All-Star Game MVP, Hastings, Nebraska. Chicago Ballers. He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he won't miss. We've seen that in the All-Star Game where he had over 40, 50 points in that game and just dominated. He's got levels that he can get to that is crazy. Also, Conference USA 6th Man of the Year. And he's somebody who shined at every level he's played at. Harrison Rieger, a guy from Chicago Ballers. They had a tough season, a lot of changes, and he was one of the consistent pieces for that squad. Do it all dude, could get a bucket if he needs to, was gonna grab a board and he's gonna hustle for them. Awawa, Neon Weck. This guy's gonna bring the energy. He's gonna throw down some vicious dunks. He's gonna bring the power, and he's the guy who's gonna bring that extra tenacity to fire this squad up. Cameron Clark, Lawrence, Kansas, Seattle Ballers. He's one of those unicorn players who can shoot it from the outside. If you leave him open for the three, he's going to take that, and he has a post game. He's going to bang down low with you. If you could really just turn around and throw it down to him and let him go to work as well. You got Nate Morris, who once was a Division I basketball player for Ole Miss. Showed a lot to me in the All-Star Game because he played in a different set. When they were with Dallas, he was a traditional big man down low. In that All-Star Game, playing that fast-paced, big baller brand style of offense, you see him really show some athleticism and footwork that I didn't know he had there. Calvin Brown, New York Ballers. Mr. Methodical. Calvin Brown is the dude who's going to get it done. He's from Strong Island. He's one of my favorite players, one of the guys who I met at the trial and I talked to there. So I'm always excited to see him get these opportunities and just continue to ball. Jarrell Springer, Las Vegas, Nevada, Seattle Ballers. There's a point in the season where he looked like the best player in the league. People were calling him a young Russell Westbrook, and not just because he wears the number 0, but just because he plays with that level of tenacity. Jamichael Morgan, Kansas City, Kansas, 1-2 punch with Jarrell Springer for the Seattle Ballers. One of the key reasons why they were able to get down to the championship game, he's a guy who's athletic, left-handed, will throw it down to your face, will cross you up, go by you, and will shoot it. Very tough to guard, and is going to play some tight defense as well. Melo Ball. Melo is Melo. To me, I would say if I had a ranking of the top 5, I had to put Melo at number 1. And I'll say he earned that one. The beginning of the season when we were doing some of the rankings, I had him like 3 or 4. But watching his game evolve throughout the season and just seeing the different things that he could do, especially with the addition of Jello, He definitely, to me, earns the #1 spot of a player in the JBA. Hollywood Ray, on that hot Atlanta team, he got some injuries, and with his injuries, we started to see their options kind of shrink up. But he's a dude from California, played on that Atlanta team, who showed us that he could handle the ball, play the point guard role, made great decisions with the ball in his hand, and can light it up from the outside. Him and Nigel Chaney were dynamos from behind the arc. And then you got Jello Ball. Jello came in to that Los Angeles squad halfway through the season, averaging 50 points a game, unstoppable in the championship game, looked amazing. So obviously he was going to be there. This squad here, man, is a force to be reckoned with. There's, like I said, there's a bunch of guys who could have been in here, who showed some extreme talent throughout this season, man. And I know that they're going to want to come back and then hopefully make this squad next year. But I'm excited for this, man. The first game will be September 22nd in Denmark versus the Svendborg Rabbits. So that's just right around the corner. The Rabbits play in the top league in Denmark, so this should be a good game. I remember talking to a bunch of the players like during the season about this international squad, and I think it's going to be exciting because folks in those different countries are going to want to show up. They're going to want to watch their home team play. They're going to be in full support, and I think that is going to be just an epic event, man. I'm super excited about it. I hope you all tune in and watch all the games, you know what I'm saying? Also, while I got y'all here, man, let's do a giveaway. I got this shirt here. This is one of the official JBA tryout shirts, number 13 here. I want to do a giveaway to somebody from over on the Instagram. So follow me over there on the Instagram, show some love on the post, and we're gonna pick somebody by the end of this weekend. So hopefully we get the shirt out to you by the beginning of next week. Just want to show some love. This is definitely a part of history. JBA tryouts, you had to be there to get this, so this is, you can't even buy this shirt. It's your main man, AB the Hero. I'm out. Peace.